President today, Harris Faulkner, had a town hall, and this is how he responded.
I heard about that. They were saying I was like threatening. I'm not threatening anybody. They're the ones doing the threatening. They do phony investigations. I've been investigated more than Alphonse Capone. He was the greatest gangster. No, it's true. No, but think of it. It's called weaponization of government. It's a terrible thing.
So,
Brett, I'm sorry, and with all due respect, that clip was not what he has been saying about the enemy within that he has repeated when he's speaking about the American people. That's not what you just showed.
Well, he was asked about that specific...
No, that's not what you just showed. In all fairness and respect to you,
that was the question that we asked him.
You didn't show that, and here's the bottom line. He has repeated it many times, and you and I both know that. And you and I both know that he has talked about turning the American military on the American people. He has talked about going after people who are engaged in peaceful protest. He has talked about locking people up because they disagree with him. This is a democracy. And in a democracy, the President of the United States, in the United States of America, should be willing to be able to handle criticism without saying he'd lock people up for doing it. And this is what is at stake, which is why you have someone like the former chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff saying what Mark Milley has said.
Phenomenal job by our Vice President, Kamala Harris, calling out Fox News for trying to sane wash Trump, trying to play Trump like he's this little victim being bullied. Phenomenal job by our Vice President. And this just goes to show the hypocrisy coming from the MAGA cult, because for weeks, years, months, you name it, Donald Trump has always gone after journalists. He's always accused them of being mean to him. You're a nasty person. Such a nasty question. Nasty. You name it. He's praised dictators like Kim Jong-un of North Korea. He's praised Vladimir Putin for killing off journalists. And if there was one thing I could do better, I would have told Kamala Harris to do better, is I would have told her to look Bret Baier in the eyes and say, forever, at any point during the Biden administration, have me or Biden ever called you nasty? Have we ever told our supporters to go to your house and taunt you? Have we ever called you evil? Have we always tried to dehumanize you? And the answer is no. Not once did Biden or Kamala Harris ever call the media the enemy of the people. Not once. Not once did they ever dox any journalist, you name it. Can you imagine how the right-wingers, specifically the MAGA cultists, how they would act if Obama, Biden, the Clintons, Kamala Harris were to act this way? You know full well, they would lose their shit if any of those people talk to the media the way Donald Trump does, the way they just shrivel up when they're asked any kind of tough question or any kind of criticism. Remember, these same MAGA people during the Obama administration said, and I quote, "It's your patriotic duty to be critical of your president." But yet, when you offered any kind of criticism towards Trump when he was president, boy, did they turn into the biggest crybabies on the planet. They called you traitor, they called you communist, you name it. So I came across a good clip on YouTube from the YouTube channel Brut. They put together a good sequence of videos that highlights all the times Donald Trump attacked media members for offering simple questions. And you know full well, if any Democrat president acted this way, you know damn well the right-wingers would lose their absolute shit.
Between you people, don't talk to me that way. You're just a lightweight. Don't talk to me that way. I'm the president of the United States. Don't ever talk to the president that way.
Go ahead, take the. Well, I'll give you I will give you voter suppression, You just have to sit down, please. Sit down. I didn't call you. I didn't call you. I didn't call you. Okay, question? Yeah, go ahead. Sure. She's shocked that I picked her.
No.
She's like in a state of shock.
I'm not thinking, Mr.
That's
President.
okay. I know you're not thinking. You never do.
I'm sorry?
No, go ahead. Go ahead. How many cases were in the United States when I did my ban? How many people had died in the United States?
So do you acknowledge that you didn't think
Keep your
it was
voice down,
going to
please.
spread?
Keep your voice down.
Do you want him to rein in Robert Mueller?
What a stupid question that is. What a stupid question. But I watch you a lot. You ask a lot of stupid questions.
You didn't let me ask my question.
You've
My
been asking a
was-
question for 10
No, you
minutes. So
interrupted
please
my
sit down.
question.
The argument is that you bought yourself some time and you didn't use it to prepare hospitals. You didn't use it to ramp up testing. Right
You're
now,
so
nearly 20 million
you're so
people are
disgraceful.
unemployed.
It's so disgraceful the way you say that. Look. You know you're a fake. You know that your whole network, the way you cover it, is fake. And most of you, and not all of you, but the people are wise to you. That's why you have a lower approval rating than you've ever had before, times probably 3.
What do you say the Americans were scared, though? I guess nearly 200 dead, 14,000 who are sick, millions, as you witnessed, who are scared right now. What do you say to Americans who are watching you right now who are scared?
I say that you're a terrible reporter. That's what I say. Go ahead.
You've said repeatedly that you think that some of the equipment that governors are requesting they don't actually need. You said New York might not need
I didn't say
30,000.
that.
You said it on Sean Hannity's Fox News. You said that
why don't you people act? Let me ask you.
You said
why
some
don't you
states.
act? Why don't you act in a little more positive? It's always trying to
My
get
question to you is-
get you. And you know what? That's why nobody trusts the media anymore.
My
That's
question
why
to you is, how is that gonna
Excuse
impact?
me, you didn't hear me. That's why you used to work for the Times and now you work for somebody else. Look, let me tell you something. Be nice. Don't
Mr.
be
President, my
threatening.
question
Don't
is-
be threatening. Let's give it a shot.
Governor Cuomo, as you played in that clip, has indeed praised a lot of what the federal government has done, but he...
Excuse me. He didn't say a lot. He said we did a phenomenal job. He didn't say a lot. He didn't say you did a good job on ventilators but nothing else. No, he said we did a phenomenal job. So report accurately, because you are one of the most inaccurate reporters. Those people have been just absolutely excoriated by some of the fake news, like you. You're CNN, you're fake news. And let me just tell you, they were excoriated by people like you that don't know any better because you don't have the brains you were born with.
Sir, why are you saying that to me, specifically?
I'm
That I
telling
should
you.
ask
I'm not
China?
saying it specifically to anybody. I'm saying it to anybody that would ask a nasty question
That's
like
not
that.
a nasty
Please
question.
go ahead.
Why does it matter?
Okay, anybody else? Please, go ahead in the back, please.
I have two questions.
No, it's okay.
But
We'll
you
go over
pointed
here.
to me. I have two questions, Mr.
Next,
President.
please.
But you called on me.
I did, and you didn't respond, and now I'm calling on
Sorry, I just
the
wanted
young
to,
lady in the back, please.
I just wanted to let my colleague
Okay.
finish. But can I ask you a
Ladies and
question,
gentlemen,
please?
thank you very much. Appreciate
But
it.
you called
Thank you
on
very
me.
much.